Also coming out from one of our good friends at Severin on March 29th on Blu-ray from them for the first time in the U.S. is Out of the Blue.
Out of the f***ing blue!
And this movie is called Shocking, Blistering, and a Masterpiece.
It's got a sentimental value.
When I heard about this film a couple years ago, I searched the internet high and low and could not find any copy of this. I've been dying to watch this movie. I have it pre-ordered. Now lay it on me. What are these special features? Because I had just become aware of these special features literally about a half an hour ago. I had pre-ordered it prior to learning this, and these features are incredible.
So that's actually why I even stopped to look at this, because this looks to be like one of the best releases I've ever seen Severin do. I guess this initially started back in 2019 with a Kickstarter that had a 35,000 goal to get this movie restored and put back out in different regions and territories. And if you chipped in for it for $50, you get a copy. And if you did closer to like 300, you get a copy and a signed poster from Linda Manz, who is the lead character here. So I guess that finally happened. And then it wasn't even, but this past year, late last year, it started shipping via BFI in the UK. Mm-hmm. So people in the UK got it first from BFI. And as it mentions here on the Severin ad, there's 15 hours of special features included with this restoration. However, the Severin version has an additional 4 hours added on that they specifically produce. So they've got their own sort of slate of things that they're doing, whereas the BFI one only has that initial 15 hours, which 15 hours is still a lot. It's only 15 hours. They also had some booklet.
I like how we're clowning that release. It's only 15 hours and a booklet for Out of the Blue.
Out of the fucking blue!
Come on, BFI.
Can you believe it? Bullshit. It's right to your congressman. 15 hours of special features. There's no way, I mean, we can even probably list it all, but it's a 2-disc set. There's a 4K restoration from the original camera negative. You've got separate audio commentaries with Dennis Hopper and the executive producer, film scholars, film writers. There's documentaries on Linda Manz. There's video essays on Linda Manz and the location, which is Vancouver. There's a short film included by the original director, Leonard Yakir, with a partial commentary. 11 new cast and crew interviews, 6 new interviews with Dennis Hopper's friends, including Ethan Hawke and Linklater. And then you've got 1984 interview with Dennis Hopper, some interview with the 4K restoration producers, a double-sided slipcase, new and old art, and it's region free. So you can get this anywhere and play this anywhere.
I like that.
Look at the people there. Lydia Lunch, an actor from Gummo. And please, Severin, if you're in talks with him, if you're in talks with Harmony Korine, like, let's get a Gummo release, Severin. I would love to see that on Blue or 4K. The reason why this release had piqued my interest in the first place was the tagline. When I came across this, wait, Dennis Hopper made a movie, and it's called Out of the Blue, and it has a tagline that says she's 15. The only adult she admires is Johnny Rotten. Mm-hmm. I grew up on the Sex Pistols pretty hard. I grew up on a lot of punk rock. I never knew this movie existed.
Yeah.
And I just seeing that tagline, we all know Dennis Hopper can go nuts.
Yeah. And apparently this actress is incredible and holds her own with him. And I don't know her from anybody after this. I don't know if this was one of the only things that she did, but apparently she's awesome.
Like maybe this is some iconic thing and then her life was crazy after. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just...
lightning in a bottle.
There's an interview with Alex Cox, who had nothing to do with this film, but I love it's called Straight to Hell, which is a film he made with Joe Strummer and Courtney Love. Mm-hmm. And obviously he did Sid and Nancy and Repo Man as well. Yeah. So like I said, dude, all of the punk rock kind of bona fides in the film world, at least, have shown up here.
What do you think about Dennis Hopper as a filmmaker? I mean, he picked this movie up 8 days into shooting. So like the guy, like whatever happened with the original director, Dennis Hopper picked this up 8 days in. So he's obviously credited with being the director. I know he's obviously directed a couple of other movies. You've never seen this one, so you can't say, well, this was better than anything. But as a filmmaker, how do you feel about Dennis Hopper?
I'm not going to lie. Refresh my memory on what he's directed.
I mean, Easy Rider.
Oh, he did direct? Shit. How did I forget that?
Colors.
Easy. Oh, God. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, remember that one? There's some stupid one with like Tom Berenger and Erica Laniak. They're like Navy officers. They're like escorting her somewhere. I can't remember.
He did the one with Jennifer Connelly and Virginia Madsen.
Yes, he did do that
the
one.
Hot Spot.
The Hot Spot.
I've seen parts of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Easy Rider is a classic for good reason. It's a great film.
Yeah, man.
Colors is good. I'm familiar way more with his acting filmography than I am his directorial efforts.
Well, his only quote that I saw for this movie was that he felt like the way he directed this, or what was in his head for this story, was like, this is where the Easy Rider characters would be 10 years down the road.
And I love that it has a punk rock vibe then, because that makes so much sense. I mean, punk came from basically the hippie movement failing. It's just one of those weird titles. Like, how did I not know this existed?
Well, Severin's doing you a solid.
They are.
And pretty much everybody else out there too. So
I'm doing them a solid. I pre-ordered it.
You're gonna pay me every dollar.
There's like another outer case that I don't know if it comes with the Severin one or if it was the BFI one that looks kind of nice.
It was like that light blue.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Cool.
So this is out March 29th. I don't know if it's limited or not. But
the BFI one was limited?
I actually don't know that either. It doesn't say that they were limited, and it doesn't say that here either. So
at the very least, the slipcase would be in the initial run, and after probably a couple months, it'll be gone.
Yeah, I think you're right.